Hi, I'm Michael.
And hi, I'm Dale.
I think you forgot my line there.
And welcome to
Spotted Motors.
Well, Michael, we are back.
On with the LS build.
Yeah.
Finally going to put part 4 together for you.
Yeah, so just a quick recap. This is the LS that Michael's putting in his Ford Cortina drag car, which is obvious. Yeah. And we decided that we would film the LS build. We started off with the bare block. We did the heads on it, and Michael's done the
piston ring gaps.
Piston ring gaps.
Yeah,
there we go.
Done a couple of videos on them, didn't we?
I sort of fell behind. Michael cracked on, did a little bit of filming, and then I think we mentioned in the last video that the engine was complete, but we had a little bit of bad news, didn't we, Michael?
Yeah, like I said, we mentioned it before on warm up.
Yeah.
Something wasn't quite right. It started making a noise, so we stripped it down. There was damage to one of the camshaft bearings. Yeah. So the engine's been away to Ben at EDA. EDA. Yeah, so the engine's been at Ben. He sorted us right out there. He looked after us. Yeah. Sorted out all new bearings. Had the crank ground, cam polished. Yeah, all sorts really. Yeah. So it's now ready and ready to go back together. Yeah. So me and Michael are fired up for it now. We're going to get straight on with it. Michael, I'm a little bit late turning up. Michael's already been cracking on. Yeah. How many pistons are in now, Michael? Put 5 in. So there's 3 left. You don't want to stand and watch me do that anyway. No. We're showing you how to put one in's enough, I think. Yeah. So Michael slide one in. Okay. But you've been busy, haven't you, Michael? It's not the first engine you've built. No, it isn't. No. You know, I mean, I did get a bit of practicing when we bought it last night. Michael's already on with the internal combustion engine. There we are. Look at that. I'm going to zoom in, Michael. Look at him. It's a beauty, Michael. She's turning over. No, that's still not finished either. We'll do a part 2 on that as well if you want. Right. Grab a piston, Michael. I'll grab the camera. Right. We'll go for number 6 or number 9. Is it number 9? Number 9, will it? The world's first number 9 piston. Well, that's if it, in the V8. And we've done a video, and we've already showed you what we bought and what we put in the LS. We are going to big up Summit Racing just in case they watch, Michael. Yeah. Do you know what? Them guys deserve pistons. So you're all set, aren't you? So yeah, I mean, I have everything wrote down, so I know what I'm doing. So I don't have to keep. It is important to get all your ring gaps in the right order. So your top ring gap wants to be pointing up, second ring gap, second compression ring down, and then your 3 oil, your top and bottom oiling, bottom here, top there, and the expander ring wants to be somewhere in that range there. Awesome, yeah. Just like I said, shows it there, but yeah, quite important to get them right before you start putting them in. The new bearings are in. Supplied by John Sleeth. We like a name drop, don't we? We do like a name drop, don't we? Yeah, John Sleeth. Ben and John Sleeth sorted us out big style, so massive thanks. We're back on track hopefully. And we are back on track. Yeah, so the new bearings are in. Done that already. Nice shot that. Nice shot there. So now I've just talked about it, now I'm going to actually do this. Right. So there's the top. I've done this before, so there should be somewhere near. I don't know if you can see, there's the bottom gap of the oil ring. There's the top gap of the oil ring, which is there. And then the expander ring. You won't be able to see that on the camera, but it's there. Bang in the centre there. And then the top ring gap pointing up, and as you've already said, we've gapped these rings, haven't we? All set. Can you remember what we gapped them to? 26 on the top, 28 on the bottom. I'm pretty sure it's on the board over there. Board, yeah. 26, 28, I'm pretty certain. Yeah, they're set. All set. All set there. Slider in. Slider in. Lube her up first. Luba. And here is the LS. 5.3, Michael? 5.3, LM7. So iron block alley heads, obviously. you've got to be careful as well, obviously, not to catch the crank journal as well when you're getting these in. Try and get the crank journal right down out of the way, because it's very easy to damage your crank when you slide these in. Hopefully another one will go better.
You're up against it because you've got a bad rubber tool like Scott and see it there.
See it, couldn't you? There. Because now that's slid in a bit, so that'll look on now.
Simple.
So we've got loads of attempts to get it right. There it is. And there's, I said to you didn't I, earlier, you can get a lot of things wrong with these. There's two ways you can have these, the caps and the rods obviously, but when putting the rods on the pistons you have to concentrate, make sure you get the rods the right way around in the pistons, if that makes sense. Yeah. Because you can have them back to front. The little chamfered edge there needs to face the fillet of the crank. This is the fillet of the crank here. And it is, you could get that on, you could put that on there now.
And it wouldn't not feel different, right?
No. So you've got to, let's say, that's the chamfered side. Straight side there. Straight. Slimy.
So, little
nip what we had before talking, but just get a feel, make sure they're going on properly, you know.
Yeah, before you go in with a big lever and
yeah, and don't have any feel for it.
Yeah. So mate, we're doing well. All 8 are slotted home now, aren't they?
All 8 slotted home. So yeah.
So this is the last
last piston. Rod in. So when you're talking these down as well,
yeah,
it's 3 stages. So you're talking to 95 foot-pounds they are. So it's 30 foot-pounds,
yeah,
50 foot-pounds, and 95 foot-pounds.
So you're just
to get them
3 stages, yeah.
3 stages, yeah.
Awesome job. I don't think we'll bother watching you do them. I'll jump on it when you get to 90. Or 95 was it?
95 foot-pound, yeah.
How's it feel?
Absolutely gorgeous. Everything's moving nice and freely.
Yeah, mate, what we're doing here, pass the parcel.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
It is a nice looking thing.
And as an art, it's come up a treat.
Yeah.
It was that journal there.
Yeah.
That was the one where the bearing got hot. Yeah. You'd never know now looking at that. It's come up absolutely perfect. Everything's measured fine on it, all clearances and everything. Our tolerances are fine. So. And
I think again we've got to shout out to Ben Rushford at EDA.
Yeah, he sorted us out again.
Engine data analysis. They're on Facebook. They're on Instagram. So anything like this, they're the men, aren't they?
They are the men. They are the men.
Look at the shouting everyone out, mate. We love it, don't we?
Right, let's get it in there. Here she goes. Perfect.
She's home.
She's home.
That's your new home. There she is in there.
Fits lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah. So Mike's just about to put the timing chain on. Camshaft retainers in.
It's quite important that you change these on the LS as well. They have an O-ring on the back.
Right.
If it fails, it's not good for oil pressure. So I think that's a melon one. There's an uprated one you can get. That is it. I can't remember the part number off the top of my head, but and when you time it up, it's you can see there's a dot there, a dot on the camshaft sprocket there.
Yeah.
They both want to be facing in line with each other.
So a bit of fiddling about.
A bit of fiddling, yeah.
Put the camera down just so we want to get this absolutely bob on.
But yeah, it's dot to dot.
Yeah.
And then obviously we'll turn it all over again.
Make sure she gets there as well.
Yeah.
And then so we'll torque them up.
Torque that sprocket up to did I say that was 35?
33, was it? We'll double check that. So Mike's just spinning it round out work on the bottom end. But as you see, got the time gears on, and we've got our brand new oil pump supplied by Melling.
Yeah, it's an uprated high performance oil pump.
Brand spanking new.
Brand new. Rock Auto this time, bigging up Rock Auto.
Yeah. Me and Michael name dropping, we love it. We love a name drop.
What was it?
So while Michael preps the front cover, oil pump is on, oil pickup is on. We are rocking and rolling now in there.
Yeah, I'm getting there, I'm almost ready to put the heads and top end together.
And then it will start looking like a proper engine again. So it's getting a bit late on in the night now. We've had a good night wrenching so far, so I think we're going to try and get one head on. And then Mike will continue tomorrow. I'm taking it. He's just in with his box of bits now, getting his
Get some bobs out.
Getting his lifters.
Put them there for now.
So we'll go with that, we'll go one head.
Yeah, we'll get one side done, eh?
And then we can wrap up.
Yeah.
And then we're on the move then.
We're on the move.
Already thinking about part 5.
So that's the lifters in, and these plastic things are guides, but they also keep the roller lifters facing the right way.
Perfect.
So they can rotate on the cam.
So what gaskets have we gone for, Michael?
So multi-layer gaskets and the MAL gaskets.
Mal original. They are multi-layered, aren't they?
The multi-layered, yeah.
When it comes to like buying for these, they've really went to town with having there with stuff like this. Like,
yeah.
There's a lot of design and research for it there.
There is, yeah. There's loads in it, and there's loads of different views and opinions as well.
Yeah, what to go for and what's needed and what's overkill. Yeah.
Head studs.
Head studs.
Head studs.
Head studs, not head bolts.
Yeah, head studs.
What do you prefer working with?
These studs, yeah. There's pros and cons to both, but these are the better. These are the better option, like reusable as well. So that's it there, darling. And there's no need to torque these studs in. They just go until they stop, and then obviously you torque the bolt to the stud when you get the head on.
Just give them quarter turn, nothing it.
That's it.
So they feel good.
Feel good.
So I think it was part 2, can't even remember myself now. We showed you Michael working the heads, cathedral ports.
Yeah, cathedral port heads, the 706 class and number.
Yeah.
Obviously we opened the roof for the port up massively.
Yeah. Again, all on part 2, isn't it?
It's all on part 2, isn't it? Yeah, as you've just said. Happy days.
Wouldn't it?
Tell you what, some more stuff to go in that back. Is it 4 or 5? 5.
So Mike's just on with the last, well, the third stage of the torque setting of the heads. Here they are here. We've started off with 34, 68 and 109. That's what he's doing now. And I'd say it's quite a successful night really.
Yeah, we've got loads done, haven't we?
We did, and Michael was going to stay behind and get the other head on, but it's late.
It's getting late now, isn't it? We've had enough, haven't we?
Yeah, and
there's no point.
No,
when you're tired, there's no point carrying on. So, like I say, we'll get another video, won't we? It was,
yeah, we'll bypass Mike putting the other head on, and then we'll get it either getting put in the actual car itself. Get a few of the dress-up bits done on it, and then we're not far away from sort of the good bits, you know, bolting all the pretty parts on it and making it look like a proper engine again. Again, if you're just tuning in, this is going twin turbo, isn't it, Michael?
Twin turbo, yeah.
We've got a set of hull sets to bolt onto this. So Mike's just wrapping up now. We'll say to that in a split second. So all good, success. So there you have it.
There we go. Not quite fully rebuilt, but well on its way. There's one head to go on it. The heads are built up, which we've done previously, didn't we? So once the heads are on, it's plain sailing. The push rods, rocker arms in, and that's about it for the engine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then it'll be obviously the sump and bits like that going in, and then we'll be putting it back in, and then bolting everything back onto it. Turbos, as Dale just said.
All the fun stuff.
As we said last time, all the bits that we didn't have done last time are all done this time. So it's been mocked up, all the pipework's been made. I think there's one cold feed pipe left to make,
and
that's it. So we really can get.
It's going to go pretty quick now.
Pretty quick now. Whereas you know last time, once it was in, there was still quite a lot of work to do.
Bit of fabrication work to do. Even with just like just the water.
All of everything. Yeah.
Coolant side. So
you think you've got loads of space under the bonnet, but when you come to start putting alternators and it's just to start routing stuff round, pipe work, round the headers and stuff like that. It's all done though. So
yeah. So the maze is set. We know the route.
We do.
And we're going to power through now. So
yeah. Well,
if that's not an excuse to get subscribed, to get tuned in, and to get following Spotted Motors. Another thing Michael is going to do in the future is we're going to get this on a proper rolling road as well, aren't we?
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Get it properly tuned up.
We want to get it dialed in. We want to find out what it does, what the numbers are.
As soon as possible, really, as well. Yeah. So that's
another reason to get tuned in.
Hang around.
Yeah, definitely so.
Yeah.
But as always, you know, we really appreciate everyone who has subscribed up to now. We really appreciate everyone's support because we're absolutely loving it.
We're loving it, and we're getting closer and closer to our target, aren't we?
Yeah, our dream.
We're knocking on the door of it now, aren't
we? We set our mind up for 1,000 subscribers. We're just past 950. We're knocking on now, aren't we?
Yeah.
So again, thank you everyone for getting involved, supporting Spotted Motors on our very crazy journey.
And like I say, we've got loads more to come on with.
Yeah.
We've had a couple of quiet months, but yeah, we don't need to dwell on that now, do we?
No, we're flying now, mate.
That's
it. Yeah. Let's get it.
So hang around, and if you haven't already, get subscribed.
That's exactly that. And as always, Michael,
thanks very much for watching.
We've been
Spotted Motors.